78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you dig the video, go ahead and share this joint. So, Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, has had a change of heart for a week straight or 2 weeks straight. Terence Crawford has been doing interviews nonstop, being on every podcast, knowing the man, and they've all asked him the same questions, and he's always given the same answer. When they ask him, will you move up to face Canelo? Would you go up to 168 to fight Canelo? If Charlo stays at 168 and beats Canelo, will you go up to 168 to fight Charlo? Terence Crawford has always said that that's too heavy for him. Weight classes, they have weight classes for a reason, and the farthest he will go up is 157, 158, something like that, catch weight, basically middleweight, right? But now Terence Crawford has been on Joe Rogan's podcast, and for whatever reason, Terence Crawford has had a change of heart, and he says that he'll be willing to go up to 168 to face the winner of Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez, right? And I think that's very interesting. He says that he wants to be three-time undisputed. I really hope Terence Crawford is capping right now. I really do. And the reason I say that is because of this. First of all, this is why I was against Jermell Charlo fighting Canelo. I have mixed feelings about it because on the one hand, I want Jermell to go up there and get his money and get that life-changing payday and have a shot at his own greatness. So I respect that part about what Jermell is doing. But I also thought that Jermell Charlo had unfinished business at 154 with Costa Tszú's boy, Tim Tszú. I feel like Jermell should have whooped Tim Tszú. Canelo ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, unless you feel like he going to lose before you get your hands on him, I feel like Canelo fight was going to be there for Jermell. I thought he should have fought Tim Tszú and waited to see what happened between Earl and Crawford in their rematch. Because if Crawford beats Earl Spence again, now you have a super fight on your hands with a smaller guy coming up to weight to fight you. And if you beat Terence Crawford, then you can move up, you know, with nothing else to prove, you can move up and fight Canelo. I just thought that was a better game plan, better strategy. And it will only take like, what, 6 to 7 months to get all that done. But they chose to fight Canelo. Fine. I don't want to see Terence Crawford, who is currently the welterweight undisputed champion, go up 3 weight classes to fight a fight that should be taking place at 154, 160. I don't want to see it. I just don't think it's fair. I just think it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Now, is it, because listen, if Canelo beats Charlo, and Canelo's already said that he doesn't want to fight Crawford because people are going to say he's too little. He said he's not going to get credit for beating Crawford because people are going to say he's too little. But however, if Terence Crawford is saying he wants to fight Canelo, I think Canelo would probably take that fight if it's at 168 because Canelo will have a huge size advantage over Canelo. Huge. Terence Crawford's punching power will be nullified at 168. You're going up 3 weight classes against a guy who's been in there with Kovalev and stuff like that, bigger dudes. Crawford punching power going to be nullified, and I think it's a silly move on Terence Crawford's part to go up that heavy. He should make Canelo come down to 160 or something like that. You know what I mean? But Canelo is adamant that he's not losing no weight. He's not going down in weight. He said he can't do it. Canelo was just on the Breakfast Club the other day. He said he can't do it. He's not going down no further than 168. So I don't know why these dudes keep showing Canelo this much respect as far as like just like, man, get off this dude's sack, bro. Let Canelo live, man. Let Canelo do Canelo. Let Canelo deal with David Benavidez. Stop chasing Canelo. Stop worshiping Canelo. Stop begging Canelo and for his attention. Just leave it alone. Floyd already beat Canelo. I don't know what you dude's fascination is. Now I got all these dudes gassed up behind, oh, man, Crawford. You think Crawford? I think Crawford could take Canelo. bro, just get off the gas, man. Stop, man. No, it's too small. He too small for Canelo, bro. Too small for Canelo at 168. Now, you bring Canelo down, I got Crawford. But going up to 168, no. Absolutely not. Nope. Don't want to see it. Not going to entertain it. I think it's foolish, and all you do is help grow Canelo Alvarez and his legacy and the legend of Canelo by even entertaining this nonsense. So I'm rooting for Jermell Charlo in that fight. Hopefully Charlo can get the job done so that I can see Charlo versus Terence Crawford. Now, here's the downside to what Terence Crawford has said. He's openly come out now and said that he's willing to go up to 168 to fight the winner of that fight. Now, if Charlo beats Canelo, Canelo's probably going to want a rematch, right? Canelo and Charlo will have a rematch. At that point, Jermell is not coming back down to 154. Jermell is going to call Crawford's bluff and say, you got to meet me, come up to 168. And Crawford's going to have to come up at least past 160 for the 168-pound undisputed title to be on the line. He's going to have to come past 160, right? So, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, Crawford did this to himself. He should have stuck to his guns and said, look, you know, 154 is my weight class. I'm going to go up to that weight class. Now, Crawford fights Spence. If he is successful in a rematch with Errol Spence Jr., I would like to see Terence Crawford go ahead and pick up that WBO title from Tim Tszyu. All right? That'd be another weight class, another championship, all right? And by that time, you can wait and see what happens with Jermell Charlo and Canelo and make your next move your best move. You know what I mean? You're not too far away from 147, and you know, and you know, you at 154. So that way, if Jerron Boots Ennis is making some noise, if Boots, you know, does a little something, maybe you go back down and fight Boots, whatever. But at least you give yourself options if you pick up that title from Tim Tszyu at 154. You know what I mean? I hope this is all making sense. I feel like I'm all over the place, but that's what I believe Terence Crawford should do, right? Focus on the Errol Spence situation, and Crawford better make sure he don't get distracted by all of this stuff. It's good to get newfound fame and newfound attention, but, you know, you can easily go into this Errol Spence rematch overconfident, you know what I'm saying? And those distractions could end up being, you know, a downfall to this newly found attention Crawford been getting. It could be a downfall for him if he ain't focused. If he don't go into this rematch with the same venom and anger and chip on his shoulder that he had in the first fight. See, the first fight, he had something to prove. Now he believes he's much better than Spence. Will he still come in there with that same dog mentally against Errol Spence? Because Errol Spence is going to come in there with something to prove now. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to make for an interesting fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here, though. Deuces.